Hello, my dear followers. It has been a while and it has been an amazing adventure. I'm so happy to be back and talk to you from another level. The video that you will watch in today is about decision and why. Why? See, why do you want us to hear about decision? Because don't you just want to shift things in your life? Don't you just want to move ahead? Yes, type one in the comments if you want to move ahead. Have you ever been in a situation in your life that you said, I'm done with this? BS. All right. Let me know in the comments. Type 2 in the comments if that is you. Have you ever found yourself in a situation that you think, you know, I thought I was done with this. I had worked through my process before, and all of a sudden you find yourself in a similar situation thinking, I didn't expect that to be, right? So type 2 in the comments if that's you. So let me ask you a question. Why do you think you experience this? You keep on running in circles, right? We thought you had it, but then it seems you haven't. What is really going on? What is really going on? So I have been in similar situations before. And at that moment, I knew things needed to change for the good, for the better. And let me tell you, they did. And this is why I want you to hear about decision, because imagine if that you will find yourself in a situation and you just know how to step out of it gracefully. Really, like no words, no discussions, no fights, no hurts, not any hurt. You're able to recognize it, you're able to witness it, you're able to step out of it with a smile on your face. Do you feel the power? This is what I want for you. Imagine if you find yourself in a similar situation and you just walk around it with the biggest smile ever. Yeah, I see it now. I recognize it. I know how to deal with this. Oh, wow. I've grown so much. Look at this. That has been my previous self, not anymore. I feel so elated. I feel so powerful. I know what to do now. I have this clarity, and I can only be so compassionate for myself that I grew this fast and I grew this big and I grew this into this new version that is just connected to peace and balance and harmony and high vibes. Like, just nothing can touch you. You're good. You're good. And you can own that. And people might be upset and you are not. This is a feeling of freedom. Do you feel it? Do you want that? Let me know in the comments. Type freedom in the comments if you want to feel this as well. And type freedom with exclamation marks when you feel it. This is why I want you to know about decision. So let me ask you a question. Have you ever heard about a thermostat? Those of you who have winters, just like we do here in Switzerland, you know about a thermostat. It's a device in your living room that sets the temperature. You actually set the temperature. And this device is connected to your heating system. When it gets too cold, the heater is turned on. When it gets too warm, the heater is shut off. And the main goal for this device is your room temperature. That is measured the whole time. That's the goal. And whenever it gets below for too much or above for too much, there is an action connected to it, resulting from it. And the end result is readapting to the temperature that you desire for you to be in that room in between the time, morning till evening. All right. So that's the thermostat. Now I have another question for you. Did you know that in a plane that the pilot is guided by an autopilot system, right? Type 5 in the comments if you knew that. Type 6 in the comments if this is new for you. All right. Now my other question for you is, did you know that, or are you aware that a plane is off track 80% of the time? What? 80, 88 multiplied by 10, 80% of the time. And you still arrive at your destination. Did you ever step on a plane to LA and arrived at Florida? No. All right. So what does it mean? Even though it's off track 80% of the time, you arrive at your destination. So how do you have to understand this? All right, so let's say that this is your destination. And okay, this is where you're going. So a plane, when it's flying, it does this. I'm exaggerating, right? Oops. So, you know, always the plane is moving, but then the device, the autopilot, you know, is actually making sure that it redirects to the goal. So why do you need to hear about this? All right. You know this. You know this. You know this in real. There's examples. There's so many more examples. All right. And it's called a cybernetic system. There's massive information about cybernetic system. Yes, I want you to hear about the concept so we can jump in on the decision. Why do I tell you this? No clue? Well, I'm happy to, you know, turn on the light in this space, and it is because our mind actually works exactly the same when we take a committed decision. When you say, I am deciding this is the way to go, then you have a cybernetic system that is your mind, and it course corrects you to the goal. Now, what does this mean? First, the decision you need to make with commitment. You make the decision, set. Energetically, it's done. It's already there for you. Now, physically, where is it, right? So there's multiple things to do. Yet, one of the things that I'm telling you right now is you tell the universe, I am ready. I am ready. This is what you do. And your mind receives this message as, this is my goal. This is my destination. And no matter what's happening, short term, long term, long journey, shorter journey, right? You will arrive at your destination. The decision needs to be committed. All right. So what happens when you make a committed decision? And that is extremely powerful. Ralph Waldo Emerson, and you heard about him probably before, but now you're going to remember his quote forever. When you make a committed decision, the universe conspires you to have it. The universe conspires you to have it. It supports you. You will be offered the lessons that you need to be learning. You will be offered the people, the situations, everything for you to grow. So whatever shows up for you on that journey is for you. Also, it will show up for you to say no. It will show up for you to say, hey, wait a minute, this is not the direction to go. I have to learn a specific lesson. And then all of a sudden you step into a new opportunity field and things start happening to you because there's lessons we need to learn. We might have been in situations before that might have saved us for where we are. Now, when we grow, we have to unpack things. We have to unlearn things. We have to relearn things. You have to support yourself with knowledge, with skills, and it comes with a growth curve. And you step into the growth curve if you make the decision. If you ponder about it and think about it, there's no action connected to it. So, the universe needs you to take action so it can deliver your parcel in milestones. Okay. All right. So this is why you need to know about decision. And you already have heard me talking about Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich about Napoleon Hill, right? So this person, the author of the book, was actually instructed by Carnegie, and he set up a huge metal firm. He was responsible for the train tracks in the beginning of the 1900s in America, and he got extremely wealthy. And together with him, many people that he was surrounded by got extremely wealthy. And I was thinking, it's such a shame when these people step into their graves, all the knowledge they have is gone. So he was looking for a person to write this book, and he found it in Napoleon Hill. Now, Napoleon Hill has been coaching later on, has been coaching Earl Nightingale. Earl Nightingale was responsible in the 1950s, all right, because Napoleon Hill actually worked 25 years to write that book. So in 1937, he launched the book, he published the book, and he got to mentor many, many people. And one of them was Earl Nightingale. And Earl Nightingale has been a huge, important figure in the self-development journey of the US. And of course, this is where Bob Proctor comes in, because he worked together with Earl Nightingale. He wanted to be there where he could learn everything. He just was immersed by it till he owned it. And that's where I come in the picture, because Bob Proctor taught me how to do it, right? So Bob Proctor was very adamant. He got such a clear message when it comes to shake you, all right? So he might say to people, all right, what is it that you want in your life? And people might say like, hey, I'm looking to buy a house, all right? And then he says like, okay, so when are you going to make the decision? Is it what you want? Yes, the house is what you want. And then they will focus on their circumstances. And he says, well, it doesn't matter your circumstances, because you have to understand this energetically, all right? When you make a decision, that's when you polarize everything into the direction that you're going, all right? When there's no polarization, just all fibers are just pointing outwards, all other directions, there's no unity. When you make a decision, boom, all of a sudden, everything gets polarized into the same direction. This is where the energy comes from, okay? So when you make that decision, then all of a sudden, things will start happening. Things will start happening. So you allow yourself to get the money, right? Opportunities come, people come. There's a huge shift when you make a decision. This is what I want you to understand. And this is what I from then implemented in my life as well. I don't watch my circumstances anymore if I want something or not. I just truly connect with myself and ask myself, is this what I want? And I know if it is or if it isn't. And based on that clarity that I find inside myself, I make a decision. And over again, situations change, opportunities come into my life, people step into my life to all, being folded together and being able to get to your journey. And this is what I want you to know as well. So be honest to yourself and, understand that how society teach you how to make decisions is not the proper way how to make decisions. And this is taught in the book Think and Grow Rich. And it is implemented by many people who are extremely wealthy, who started from scratch, who have this as a trait, as a habit. And I want you to be aware so you're able to step away from the conditioning that society sets you through to keep you small, to know, hey, I look inside of me what I want, and energetically align myself energetically. It's already done. And now let's see how I'm able to support myself to get to that. And this is where I come in place as well, because there's unlearning that comes with it. And you've got this. Sooner or later, you've got this. Now, you might know about this decision-making process, all right? That's the first step. Know that there's a bit of work to do when it comes to your conditioning. And this is where I help you. This is where I help you. So we get to see, all right, where are you holding yourself back? And, sometimes you just may need a little push and some kind of direction. Actually, you're doing it because you have this urge inside of you. This desire, the desire to connect to your desired outcome is so important to you. Your why is so valuable to you. It drives you. It sets your soul on fire. This is what you need to be doing. You feel this is your reality. You see it in the back of your mind. You feel it in your heart. You hear your soul telling you, yes, this is your way to go. So let me know in the comments if you think this was valuable, right? Type valuable. And when you want to know more about this, I'm here for you. I'm so blessed to be teaching you guys this information because I see people shifting over and over again. And it's a blessing. So if you want to know more about this, then just go to my Instagram, Siege Nagels, that's my handle, and direct message me soul. When you direct message me soul, I know that you have been watching this video and I will get in contact with you. So we set up a conversation so I can hear where you are and where you want to be. And then I can get to know you a bit and you get to know me. And let's see that it's a fit that we work together. And what is actually a fit for you? What do you need right now? All right. So let's have that conversation so you're able to shift and able to step into the life that you know is waiting out there for you. And I'm extremely excited to have these conversations with you because from the first conversation we have, you're able to change things for the better. All right, if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments what it is that you liked. And share with friends and family of which you know, hey, they need to hear about this. This is amazing stuff. Yes, I know. Thank you. So subscribe to my channel and hit the bell sign. So every time a new video comes out, you are receiving a notification and you're able to flow together with me through this life because this life is so beautiful. My name is Siege Nagels and I help you get very clear on your soul's calling So you get to live that freedom. And if you are already living your purpose, I help you to get extremely effective. All right. And this is it. So successful people, they make decisions fast. All right. So go to my Instagram, Sigenagels, direct message me so, and let's set up a conversation so you get to gear fast. All right, that's it. Talk to you very soon. Bye.